When researching a resolution in preparation for a debate tournament, it can be overwhelming to understand a complicated topic. One of the best places to start your research is on Wikipedia. On Wikipedia, you can find a comprehensive summary of the resolution. It is important to remember that this is just to get a rough idea of what you should research. From there, you should be able to come up with some arguments that you can look into. If you want to use some statistics provided by Wikipedia, look at which reference the statistic came from, and then take the statistic from that reference instead of Wikipedia. As a rule of thumb, it is always more reliable to take statistics from their original source. After you come up with several different arguments, you can begin to research evidence to back up those arguments. The best way to research these arguments is to search up a string of words that summarize the argument using the least amount of words possible. If we were to research the argument that candy causes dental damage for the resolution candy is good for children, we would not search up does candy cause dental damage in children, because you provide the search engine with more words than needed, and it would widen up its search for evidence, causing it to provide articles that are not on the topic that you actually need. It would be much better to search up candy dental damage children, which contains less distracting words, but still tells the search engine what we want. Every debate case contains arguments for or against the resolution. These arguments will also contain something called a warrant. A warrant is a reason why the argument is true. Most often, the warrant will be a quote or a statistic from a reliable source. For every warrant and piece of evidence that you use, you also need to create a card. A card is a specifically formatted piece of the article or passage where you found your evidence. A card is composed of a heading, a link, and the text where you found your evidence. The heading has 4 parts: the author, publisher like New York Times, Wall Street Journal, etc., a name of the article, the date published, and the date accessed, when you found the article. The link is just a link to the article, so you can always find the article again. The text where you found your evidence should include some context above and below the evidence you were using. The evidence in the text that you are using should be bolded and underlined. Let's try making a card ourselves using the article "Sugar is the Only Cause of Tooth Decay," study says, from Time, written by Alexandra Sifferlin, which was published on September 16, 2014. We will take the paragraph shown on your screen. Let's use the two statistics that 60 to 90% of school-aged children and 92% of adults living in the US have experienced tooth decay. Only 2% of people at all ages living in Nigeria had tooth decay when their diet contained almost no sugar, around 2 grams per day. This text should then be bolded and underlined. We should also find where this statistic came from. At the beginning of the paragraph, it said that researchers from the University College London and the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine found these statistics. In this case, we should underline and bold this so that we can directly show where we found this statistic. Then we need to make our heading. I already stated that the article was from Time. Alexander Sifferlin wrote the article, which was published on September 16, 2014, and the title of the article is "Sugar is the Only Cause of Tooth Decay," study says. I also accessed the article on July 19th. We should then put these pieces of information into the following order. Alexandra Sifferlin from Time, "Sugar is the Only Cause of Tooth Decay," study says. September 16th, 2014, accessed on July 19th, 2018. Don't forget to add a link at the bottom of the heading to allow you to refer back to the article in further research. After creating this card, you can put this in a document that will contain all of your cards that you will use in your case. Here is what your final card should look like. Thanks for watching, and good luck at your next debate tournament.